Hello, Harry.
Professor Dumbledore! I thought you'd been suspended.
Lucius Malfoy had threatened to curse the board if they didn't remove me. But they decided to stand up to him. Now that the heir is gone and the basilisk is destroyed, they know Hagrid is innocent too. He'll be back in his hut soon.
What about Lucius Malfoy? Will he cause any more trouble?
I doubt it. We can assume it was him who got the diary to Ginny. He daren't do it again unless he wants the Ministry of Magic after him.
About Professor Lockhart, I'm afraid he's lost his memory.
Oh dear. What will he think about now that he can't think about himself?
Just don't give his job to Professor Snape. He's too, valuable as a potions teacher.
You've all performed brilliantly. It must have been a terrible experience.
It was. We spent much more time in a girl's bathroom than I would have liked.
Being petrified was awful, but I learned a great deal from it. I'm going to write a paper about it for extra credit.
When you've got your friends to help you, you can accomplish anything. And nothing is too awful. Well, almost nothing. Looking like Goyle came close.
There's a banquet waiting for you downstairs. What do you propose for the first toast?
To friendship.
Loyalty.
And courage, but to friendship most of all.
The rest of the final term passed in a haze of blazing sunshine. Hogwarts was back to normal with only a few small differences. Defense against the dark arts classes were cancelled, and Lucius Malfoy had been sacked as a school governor. Draco was no longer strutting around the school as though he owned the place. On the contrary, he looked resentful and sulky. On the other hand, Ginny Weasley was perfectly happy again.
This is our last day at Hogwarts.
Yeah. The only thing left to do is the House Cup ceremony in the Great Hall.
If you have anything you want to do at Hogwarts, you'd better do it before you go to the House Cup ceremony.
Now, before we do the House Cup ceremony, and Hogwarts is at its state of fullness, everybody's happy, you can do whatever, we have full max bars, health, that reflects Hogwarts, believe me. We can do a couple more things. One, we're gonna do the Gold Wizard Card Challenge. If you looked at the map any time in the game, you would figure out not only do you have a suspicious gold wizard cards section they don't collect regularly in the game, but on the map itself there's this gold wizard card challenge next to the first floor, which means, yep, we're going to pay all our keys, and we are going to get all the gold wizard cards. Now, this first hallway is a first hallway. It stretches for a decent amount of distance, and it gives a... behind each one of these curtains is a thing for a certain gold wizard card that we can collect. There will be like a thing for it. Now, I'm going to point this out. You get the gold wizard cards capable by getting all 40 silver wizard cards. Now, I'm just going to say this. Getting the gold wizard cards does you absolutely nothing, which means the silver wizard cards don't really function much at all, but the bronze wizard cards give you actual reward. So it's kind of like a reverse distance of usefulness downwards, which is ironic, but we'll be going over what each wizard card says for a bonus episode, which I'll film like probably after this. But first, let's do the gold wizard card challenge. No real beans. Ah, timer. Oh jeez! Gotta skip enemies. We're on a timer. As you can see, the first wizard card we collect gives us a montage of Bertie Bott a birdie bot for every birdie bots, every flavor beans. We're stepping on a block, and now epic music for a restricted time for the Ultimate Gold Wizard Card Challenge, where we see how many Gold Wizard cards we can collect. How much time can we save? Use your spells. Alright, so this one, each level, like, you know, area, you can see the grid system. It kind of, like, breaks off. Getting that is a little bit tricky. And the Gold Wizard cards obviously have their own gold explosion and sound effect for picking them up. Here we got a Scourge hallway. Anyways, collect that. Skipping over everything. Gotta be fast. You don't have time to just run it. Okay. Well, apparently that it was supposed to put me over here like extremely fast, but it didn't quite do it. Okay. Really didn't pick it up. See, they're just gonna put stuff in here to waste your time. Now, this hallway is extremely suspicious. Now, this is the most powerful Lumos in the game. It gets rid of this entire floor and only reveals the stuff that doesn't get removed. Jeez. Powerful Lumos right there. I'm pretty sure you want to push this way. I may be wrong. Like, push it one way, climb onto it, and then that gate opens. Yeah, you want to push it that way first, so you can get to this very quickly and skip over all that crap. Aim of the game is to skip time so you don't have to run around pointlessly for no reason and just sponge fire away to speed up. Gotta go fast. Alright, now, as you can see, that puzzle is a pretty basic puzzle. I mean, were you not expecting that? You can jump up to the middle level, so you don't need like a stepping stone area. Ah, troublesome music. Yes, if you don't use the Spongifies, you probably won't have enough time to do this last part, because you're just going to be running from part to part. And then you get your last wizard card, and that's it. You get put back at the beginning. You can do the Gold Wizard Card Challenge anytime you want again. It's this free challenge with no real, bad payment on it. More importantly, we can see the wizard card montages. This is the only one that has an effect if you go to it, which is interesting. This one, Albus Dumbledore. As you can see, it has like skyboxes and everything as our spell goes through it. Baldric Gryffindor. Harpo the Foul, he invented the Basilisk. Salazar Slytherin. Helga Hufflepuff. Montagu Knightley, wizard chest inventor, I think. That guy, Paracelsus, Carolot Pinkstone, Rowan Ravenclaw, and Harry Potter. Walk up to it. Yeah, those are the only two. Yeah, 5 works. Background. Effectiveness. We beat the game, yeah, 100%, baby. 100% rewards, awesome. I must admit, the Gold Wizard Card Challenge does not disappoint, as when you get all 40 silver wizard cards, what else are you going to get? But rather, anything that doesn't change the game. You can't replay levels. I felt it was a fair reward. And you can still buy stuff. Like, I'm gonna buy her out.
What do you have?
I have flubberworm mucus for a limited time only.
See if I can get my thing out. I've never been in the threat of dying by actual loss of life. And yeah, 4.
Always glad to sell to you,
Yeah,
Harry.
4.
Sorry, but you have just bought the very last item that I had to sell.
I like how they have minimum stock. Yeah, 4. Yes, because that'll be useful sometime in this game. 22 Wiggenweld potions. The things you bank on for life. And again, since I couldn't find Hagrid, the last thing that we are doing is the last match of Quidditch. Now, dang it. I hate this last match of Quidditch.
It's a great day for...
I hate it. I hate it. It's hard. On this computer, for some reason, it's extremely hard. I can't do it.
Potter's seen the snitch.
I don't care how many points I get it from it. I don't care about points. This is just on pride levels of finishing this game. If I can actually beat this in 1 run. I'm only giving this 3 runs. It only earned 3 runs. Oh, bull! No, no, no!
And the action has moved into the trench surrounding the pitch.
Oh yeah, so this is the event. So you have to survive the trench and Malfoy. Come on, Gryffindor, survive! Dang it. Oh yeah! I won. So it just goes around. I don't care if the graphics glitch. I won that. Dang it, yeah! 1 shot.
That's it, wizards and witches. The
there's
season's
Hagrid.
over, and Gryffindor takes the Quidditch Cup this year.
Or Hufflepuff. You're not even in the top 3 of 4. Like, Gilderoy Lockhart's in charge of Hufflepuff? Oh. So prideful, I actually did that. And guess what? Besides points, we get absolutely nothing from it. Well, I guess we've got 40 points. But what's that gonna go to anyways? I mean, really, what is the 40 points gonna go to? Like, I'm just gonna keep going. Ooh, ow. Oh well. Alright, let's end this game. We're going through here, and we're gonna go into the last hall. You can still duel, which is weird, but yeah, what are you gonna do? So, let's end this. You can't get those 2 chests anymore. This cutscene always happens.
Attention, please. Students, attention. The headmaster wants to address you.
Silence. It isn't too late to lose house points, you know.
This House Cup ceremony brings the school year to an end, and an eventful year it was. Without further ado, I shall now present the cup to the Hogwarts house with the most points.
Think we'll take it again this year? After you and Harry saved Hogwarts, I should think so.
In 4th place, Ravenclaw.
Thank you for not saying last place.
In 3rd place, Hufflepuff.
Thank you. We find finishing in the middle to be quite adequate.
And now for the 2nd place house.
It'll be you, Gryffindors. You're naturally 2nd best. You won't steal the House Cup from Slytherin like you did last year.
after barely escaping disqualification, Slytherin.
What?
That means...
First place, and the House Cup goes to Gryffindor.
Yes! We did it again!
And we are done. Now the credits will roll past, and the owl in the car will drive along. And I guess it'd be nice to show you exactly who made it, because Steve did. Steve, the doc, development manager. He developed the No, I like the exit menu. It's nice. Thanks, Steve. Michael Humes, the writer. I must say, Michael Humes did a good job with the writing. After all, I did credit the writing already. The artists, I don't know. They're artists. I don't really think. Wizard card artists. Ooh, an entire section. Todd Lovingard, Mark Marquist, Tony Ravo, and Jeff Willis. It's like my applause. Design and level design. Philip Coe, Kristen Forrest, Chad Rill. You did the game. And this game is good. Additional level design, Ed Brin, Ben Coleman, Philip Dennison. It's just, I love these things. Sometimes saying, guys, I gotta do everything. I like to, you know, these guys are great. This game is great. Appreciate the credits. The fact that you don't know who the crap these people are is probably the fact I'll never see. I won't recognize their name if I meet them again, but just, you know, Steven, it's not Colbert, it's just Clark. Wilson, FD. Another Steve. Geez, why are there so many Steve? Og. Voltage. You coded the... did you code the audio? It's your fault I can't get into that. Oh no. So anyways, my opinions on this game, it's a great game. I gave it to a friend, he got addicted to it, and if he ever beats it, I'll have to do I'll have to do a 2-hour run of Minecraft. That's if he beats it 100%, so if he just gets beans, he'll win. And, you know, my thoughts on the game entirely, I love it. Its level design's good. It went on for actually a decent amount of time. You can play through certain games in like a day or so. Like, you know, like, I could just sit down and run through the games, and maybe you'll not have a fun time, maybe you will, and maybe it'll be a little too much to finish. This game, as much as I hate, it's like took me 6 hours to beat, and the thing about it is, if you want, you feel like you want to put it down, hey, look, somebody's named Harry, you feel like you want to put it down eventually, because you're not supposed to do it in just one sitting. That's what the save game books are there for. And doing a 6-hour run of a game is preposterous. And yet, it drags you in. You don't want to leave. And the secrets are all there. It makes you want to do a whole extra run of the game just to find all the secrets. And you'll miss a couple. This game has great replayability with the secrets. It's just fun. And this is what my childhood was. I have great nostalgic value. This is my game. Anyone that says this is not my game probably isn't, because it's a PEGI version. What's with like the PEGI system? I don't know. Used to be ESBR. Now I'm getting all my PC games as PEGI. It's weird. Yeah, I'm still freaking out about that. Anyways, this game, it's great. And for some reason, it's built well, too. I think I actually have the engine that this game was built on. I don't know why I have it. I think I just have it when I was researching, trying to open the audio files. I couldn't, by the way. If anyone else can, send me it. No. Send me it open on Wave. No. Change to Wave. And it's The thing is, it's just a great game. Oh yeah, also special thanks to J.K. Rowling. It is her book, after all. I'm assuming these are the people from the movie business alongside J.K. Rowling that are getting the special things, because we got to acknowledge that it's based off of something. This music right now isn't too bad. I think they assumed this was the best they got, which it's a good generic sound. I kind of like it. I like it other songs better, like the one they used for X-Play a little. But this game didn't fall under the Zelda disease of not using everything you're given throughout the entire game. They used Scourge all the time, even if it was obsolete compared to Defendo. Spongify had great uses. Rick December was your assault spell. This game was complete. Now, the credits will roll upon. This game was also built well. You don't have, like, a in-game menu as you do a screen menu that opens up on your actual screen and brings up the game. You leave the game entirely, so you can't really copy files. And there's no secrets in this credit sequence, by the way. And that's all. This game works well, actually, on Windows 7, might I add. I don't have to use compatibility mode at all. Even with the original game that came out. I mean, the original game that... No music. Like, the original game that came out, it still works on Windows 7 XP, Vista. It works on Vista. That freaks me out. It's just a well-built game, anyways. That's all. Bye. Pac-Quaza. Waka waka.